Proposal to permanently remove dozens of historic monuments across the city is out for debate. Two Christopher Columbus statues are among the many that could be gone for good.
WGN's Jewel Hillary joining us now from Arrigo Park in Little Italy with that story. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, Micah and Ray. Well, Arrigo Park is where one of those controversial Columbus statues once stood. And earlier today, we got our hands on a 73-page report called the Chicago Monuments Project. And in that report, a committee looked at 41 monuments and statues all across the city. They were tasked with identifying if those historic structures collectively capture current values.
I think the commission has reached the right decision.
With this report out, it's uncertain if two Columbus statues removed from Grant Park and Arrigo Park will ever return to their previous locations.
The deck was stacked against us, by us meaning, those of us that believe history is history.
In this report called the Chicago Monuments Project, committee members suggest deinstalling the Columbus statues. 38th Ward Alderman Nicholas Pizzato says he's not surprised.
We had a committee of 30 people, 27 lefties, 3 righties. No surprise to me they're going to say tear everything down.
While many in the Italian-American community regard Columbus as a cultural icon, the Chicago Monuments Project proposes taking the historic Columbus monuments down because for many, Columbus has become a bitter reminder of centuries of exploitation, conquest, and genocide.
I think it makes sense to not put them back in our parks. Not that they can't exist somewhere. Perhaps there's museums that make sense.
People conquered people all over the world. I'm not saying it was right. And I certainly don't believe what they're saying about Columbus.
In this portion of a statement, Mayor Lori Lightfoot says, "I thank the members of the committee for their time and commitment to this important work on behalf of our city. The extensive and creative public engagement and their willingness to engage in this work is a thorough and thoughtful way. While the scope of this work impacts us all, I want to particularly highlight and thank members of the Italian American and the Native communities for their engagement and participation in this process. I have personally learned a lot from my engagement with members of both communities." The future of the statues remains in limbo. As the report cites, there is much work still to come before any of these recommendations will be finalized or implemented.
A statue can become much more than the intentions of those who originally placed it there.
Now, again, that committee reviewed 41 monuments and statues across the city, and they're recommending that many of those need to be placed into storage. When it comes to new pieces of artwork, public artwork, I should say, that we could see across the city, city leaders are expected to reward a number of artists with grant money for new pieces. We're told that one of those pieces could honor gun violence victims here in Chicago. Reporting live in Little Italy, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Thank you.